Hello all and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. Today we're doing a map tour of the map Polanki. It's on the mod hub. There's a few new maps on the mod hub since I recently did a map tour, and this is on there, so it should be available to everyone. And it's a very traditional looking Polish map. I say traditional because we have the classic Polish long narrow fields, which I think is very cool. We're going to be having a look at this map, taking tours of the various places and seeing some of the sites. Here on the map of Polanki for FS25, you have a beautiful fictional map with European feel. You'll find 2 farms, several sales stations, 158 farmlands with 153 fields, including 17 meadows, 6 forests. There's a couple machine shops to repair your vehicles, and there's one main village where the NPCs are. There's roads, there's pedestrians, and there's collectibles hidden around the map. There's a good deal of stuff to find that we'll all be checking out on our tour here. This is not where you spawn in. I traveled down here to the store to get a vehicle to drive around, and I noticed some cool things down here at the store I wanted to kind of start with. First of all, there's a couple of these lime fill points on the map, it seems. So this is interesting. It's just a heap of lime, but hey, that works. I like having lime fill points. I really do. Like lime is just, it's a silly thing, but it's something you buy in so much bulk. I'm tired of buying like 16 of those little containers to fill up a trailer. So I'm just saying, fill points are handy. I noticed there's a fill point there. I got us a vehicle. Let's hop in this here. Now you may not be able to tell, but we're actually on the edge of the map. I was just checking this out. This is really cool. Down here on kind of the southeastern edge of the map, it looks like there might be more than one shop. I don't know, we'll see, but we're at a shop here. At least this is the shop where your vehicles spawn when you purchase them. But I like how they've got buildings in the distance beyond the edge of the map, and it looks like it's going to be that way on the other sides too. I just think that goes a long way for the immersion. So let's have a look at the map itself. Oh, what's my controller doing? That's weird. Okay, so anyway, we're down here in the southeast corner. Your farm is up here, and I think you've got like 3 fields. You start off with a wheat field here, a wheat field here, and is that oats? Or sorry, barley. I think it's barley right here. And those are the fields that you own. A lot of these fields are much bigger than you would think. There's actually small, medium, and large fields here. For instance, if we go to farmland here, your little starting field is only like 1/3 of a hectare. But we got fields here that are 9 hectares, 9 hectares, 9 hectares. These are big fields. I mean, it's pretty undeniably big. So, and that's one thing I like about these long, narrow fields like you see in Central Europe here. You know, here you have a 4-hectare field, which is decently, decidedly, you know, medium-sized field. But it's so long and narrow you can work it with small equipment. And that's what I like about these maps. I think they're really charming too. So we're going to have a look at some of the stuff in here, but I thought I'd pull up and show you the map. So your farm's right here. We'll be checking that out. We're down here. We're going to go up this road here, probably see, there's NPCs along here, see what that's all about. Looks like there's a town here. There's some forest areas here. There's a manure fill point. There's a couple shop icons. I'd like to see what they're about. Yeah, there's another shop icon right here. Could just be, I guess it's probably just a mechanic. So I guess where we're at is the main vehicle shop. I want to see, yeah, let's see these big fields here. So let's see. So starting from down here, I've messed around on the map a little bit. I kind of saw some things. I drove down here. I checked some things out. But I haven't seen near everything. I've been around here a little bit, though, enough to see that the map's really well put together and there's a lot of detail. That's quite pretty. It's a really nice looking Polish map. So here's the big fields here. Let's pull over here. Yeah, 8 hectares. That's pretty big field. Rolling hills. I wouldn't say it's too hilly, but pretty hilly out there. Yeah, actually, no, it looks nice. It's kind of rolling hills. And long, straight roads. They're not too narrow either, at least not that I'm seeing. You know, we want to go... I kind of wanted to go north up through, all right. Once we get to, like, up here a ways, we'll turn north and go through what looks like a town. Check out some other things. Yeah, so thought we'd drive around and check out the map of Polanki. There's 50 collectibles. I checked that. did the classic thing of I saw the map, it looked so cool, I jumped in without reading the full description, but I will have gone through the description after this and put that in the beginning of the video, of course. But as I'm looking at this right now, I did the same thing I always do, and I see a map, it looks really cool. Now I want to go check it out. Some small fields here as we come up into, so this would be the town here. Fields of all different sizes. I like how they're long and straight and narrow. How much space, let's see, how much space is in between them? Sometimes on these Polish maps, there's just not even enough room between them to turn the vehicles around. But there's enough room here. Generally, you'd be working these fields with pretty small equipment. I'd say there's enough room. Yeah, there's enough room to get anything through here, really. It's not bad at all. It's pretty cool. We got people walking around. We've got traffic. Here's a little town. Yeah, it's got nice character. I like the off-road sections and places like this, and in parking lots you'll see there's lots of detail to the ground. So the ground is never like plain anywhere. And some of these ditches have water. This one doesn't. Oh yeah, but this one up here does. I wonder if that's dynamic because just the way it looks. See, we left our vehicle. Yeah, we should just grab our vehicle back here. So there's no water here. I saw it when I was going down there, but I didn't notice that some of them don't have water. So I wonder if this is dynamic or... And here the water just kind of like... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It might have said in the description, which I will have checked out after I did the tour. But it's my fault for that. But anyway. Yeah, so little ditches with water. I like the buildings. So continuing up here through town. Let's see, where's a good place to go? We're going to keep heading... Oh, this place up here, I've been up here. That place is really pretty. And I don't know what this is over here. So why don't we go check that out. And then we'll head to that one place, and then we'll head over to our farm where you start off. Got some small starting equipment there. I didn't look at it too much. We'll look at it when we get there. Yeah, some of those ditches have water, some don't, so that's kind of neat. Then here, I like the patches of textures on the roads and stuff. I think, again, I just think all that adds to, well, for me, it adds to, immersion and stuff. If I'm farming in a map, I want to feel like I want everything to kind of look at home there. So more long, narrow fields here, some slightly bigger fields here, and this is going up toward, I don't know, there's a couple of points of some kind. Traffic's not too hard to avoid. I mean, luckily there's room on the side of the road and such. So up here we are on the kind of we're on the eastern side of the map again. I think kind of the northern corner. And here we've got, see, we got some parked vehicles. I like how I got the dirt tracks coming out of the parking lot and all the... It just adds, I think textures like that on the ground just add kind of more depth and shadow and stuff like that. Here we got a sell point of some kind. I just wanted to see if I could close the cover. You can't. I don't know why it matters. Alright, so, and then, so this would be the edge of the map up here. From what I saw, yeah, you literally can't even tell until you get right there. That's cool. Alright, so we want to go, let's see. There was a sell point I wanted to check. It's kind of on the way to where the starting farm is. We can check that out and see the vehicles. Of course, you don't start off with this little side-by-side. I bought this just to tour around on the map. I bought this and a dirt bike, parked at the shop. But everything at the farm is what you start with. Let's see, so where are we headed? Headed straight down this road. We're going to zigzag up here. There's a few forest areas, some trees. So kind of got a little bit of everything here. However, one thing I'm seeing, I haven't thought about this until just now. I'm not seeing a whole lot of flat places to build your own stuff. Now, I'm just saying that as just a side note, as an observation. Keep my eyes peeled here. I'm not really seeing a lot of flat spaces, and I just say because, for instance, this map doesn't have. Does it have any production? Hang on. It actually doesn't have any production. So this map has no production on it. That's fine, but you'd want to presumably be able to build some, right? But yeah, if there's no flat spaces, you see it makes that very hard. One thing I've done a lot is buy a field, clear out a field and build whatever you want in the field. And you can make that look really good, yeah, but it's harder when the fields are all hilly. It's very difficult. So that, just a side note, keep that in mind. That is odd. Is there really no production here? Am I missing something? No, there's not. There's zero. All right. So there's a side note that maybe other people haven't pointed out. There's no production, and yeah, you might have difficulty building it. Let's see here. So this place is cool. I checked this place out. I like the, or did I? Yeah, I was here. I liked all the textures on the ground and everything like that. I really do. And this place is just very aesthetically neat looking, I think. Yeah, I pulled in here earlier and I was like, oh, this is a cool looking place. And I got a nice view of the area from here too. Right, so then from down here, okay, one of our fields is, when we get back on the road here, one of our fields is up over here. There's kind of a flat-ish area. Yeah, but the whole map is pretty hilly, yeah, which is fine. Just making observations. So this here is your, I guess this is a barley field right here. That's yours. How big is it? It is 0.8 hectares. Yeah, 0.9 hectares. Start off with just some small fields. And farm is up here on the left. Just having a look at some of these other things here. A little, hang on, let's go back here. There's a lake or something, a little pond, I should say. I want to see this little pond back here. I assume you can probably get water here or something, maybe. See how the pond looks. Oh, look at that's got a fallen tree in it. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. Yeah. That's pretty cool looking. Just wanted to see this. I saw it on the map there. Figured we'd check it out. Those big, bright green plants look a little out of place, don't you think? Maybe. There's a lot of plants, though. There's a lot of shrubbery, what's the word, flora here. There's like a lot, like overlapping amounts of bushes and stuff. Like, look up here along this road, and which I like this. I like this a lot. This is something I remark. A lot of maps don't have enough of this. You know, in real life, there's trees and bushes and grass and weeds along the roadsides. A lot of maps forget that. And this map has an overabundance almost. You got bushes and trees and things overlapping. I think that's cool because when you drive down the road, this is what you see. Yeah, I noticed there's a lot of that here. I'm a big fan of that. Big fan of that. I like all the rolling hills too. But my only concern there is, of course, yeah, where would I build anything? And there might be, you know, like I said, I haven't read the map description yet. It probably says in there that there's like an area or something to build stuff, and then I'm going to feel silly because I didn't see that yet. But again, I will have already read through the description, you know, and put that in the beginning of the video, of course. So here's your farm area. I pulled that tractor out. The tractor was parked in there amongst other machinery. I pulled it out, but so here's your starting equipment. Little Massey Ferguson tractor and harvester, a small plow, a small little cultivator, and disc harrow, I guess, and yeah, just small little stuff for a small little Polish farm. What do we got here? Cow barn? I didn't even think to look at that. Yeah, brick cow barn, which I saw it pop up on the thing right here. Yeah, right here, brick cow barn. And is this nothing? Oh, yeah, it opens. What are these? Hang on, let me turn the help window on here. Maybe What am I looking at here? What are these spaces in the ground? Is this... Well, I think I seem to remember there's a marking of some sort on the map here. The shop icon or something. Yeah. It says brick garage. I guess it has a mechanic shop in it or something maybe. And this is vehicle workshop. I'm just trying to figure out what these little zones are here on the ground coming to me. You see there's one here too. Oh, are those just markings to tell you where the doors are? I've never seen that before. It must be. It must just say, hey, this door opens. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's new. Never seen that before. Okay. So you can go inside the little house here. It's surprisingly easy to go through. You know, a lot of times in Farming Simulator, buildings are really hard to walk through, just as an observation. It's actually very easy to walk through here. Little, building in there. Alright, so figured out what that is. So here's the vehicle workshop, little pallet workshop. Drive your tractor up on the pallets and get your work done. And then there's a shop icon here, I guess, for something. Well, anyway, we've seen this. This is your farm. Your house back there, of course. Alright, so that is a pretty good look at the map of Polanki for FS25. So it's a really nice, cozy Polish map. I'd say its strongest point is it's got beautiful roads and ground textures and lots of bushes and flowers and stuff everywhere. So it really, I say it scores high in the immersion factor because of that. It's a really neat little Polish map. And we've got a couple now. I always like to see Polish maps. There's a couple I'm eagerly waiting to see remade. A couple of Polish maps that always show up in Farming Simulator games. I'm waiting to see remade. Until such time, this is a pretty good one. However, of course, it has no productions, and there's really no place to build anything unless, again, you know, unless there's a flat area somewhere I'm missing. But again, it's not a thing. It's just keep in mind, you know, keep that in mind. And we got fields which, yeah, some deceptively large fields here. It's fields of all sizes here. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. This is a pretty cool place to farm. They really did a good job on the edge of the map. You literally can't even tell you're there. You'll ram into the edge before you know it's there. It's a very well designed little world here. Guys, thanks so much for watching. And I'll see you next time in one of our series videos or another map tour. See you then.